Hello, this is OCT Radio with a broadcasting special focusing on a few songs that I was working on the last few weeks and months, coming together as a set of songs Direct Message by OCT, which is about to be released, or maybe even released when you hear this. Today I want to take you to the writing and evolution process of some of the tracks. I want to play you some early smartphone recordings, voice memos. That's what I was holding out the prospect of as I was starting OCT Radio here. So yeah, enjoy. So, Direct Message is a set that has songs that feel like direct messages, short, without many intros, full of sounds and images. I also try to capture that in the artwork, the many photos, the hearts and the tick mark, all that. And some of the song titles were in my head for quite some time, like Magic Happens on a Friday. It's a song, it was a title I never found the right music for, and then it magically happened, which is funny because the word magic is in the title. Actually, it wasn't on a Friday. I was leaving the house, and like a voice memo or a direct message, I recorded it with my phone very fast, and also the recording, the actual recording came very fast then. It was like an outburst of joy, and the vocals, the melody, the beat and bass, all that. And I want to play the very first voice memo. This is OCT Radio with a direct message recording special. I just played you Magic Happens on a Friday, a song that I added a hooray to in the title and in the lyrics, just because it was a hooray moment when I was recording it. It was so easy and so much fun to bring it all together. Another line that I carried around in my head for a long time was, "You can do whatever you want and you can change every day." It turned out to be a song, the best version of yourself, and for this one I also have a few stages of voice memos. Here's the vocal only version that I recorded with my phone. You can do whatever you want and you can change every day. And a few weeks later, a first guitar approach I did with some I don't know, maybe TV sounds in the back sitting on a couch. This is the next version. Oh hey, you can do whatever you want and you can change every day. And in the light of emotion and the trouble of come, it's in another record light of the day. Oh, when the ocean seems too bright to stay, then lift alone on the morning say, oh, you can do whatever you want, you can change every day. And it turned out to be a very folk song. I really like it because it has a quite driving beat, which is electronic, and I like the blend of the folkiness and the electronic parts. Sometimes ideas also lead to nowhere. Hello, this is OCT Radio, still, with broadcasting special about the set of songs Direct Message by OCT and its evolution. Sometimes ideas lead to nowhere, like, in other words, what feels very promising in the first moment loses magic the next day, or does not come to the same level. That's interesting because it gives you a moment of joy, which is very cool, because that's what music is about the moment, the actual moment, and it's worth, even if it's not as good as you thought the next day. But this process, that's something I was talking about with an artist from Denmark recently. His name is Mark Kluge. He says he's having the same experience with drawing and painting. The day after always is pretty revealing, he said, and he calls it a build-in in the creative process, and that's what it actually is. We even chatted about a song idea he had written that I'm still up to, and here's a piano idea that led to nowhere. I might come back to it later someday, especially since this actually set, is more about the guitar in it, not about the piano. Here's another voice memo on OCT Radio, a song that turned out to be a thing for stars, which is the last song of the set, the last tune. I reworked it with a loop that runs through the whole song. The voice memo is a little more sparse. It started with a chord that I was playing and that I really liked on the acoustic guitar. Sometimes that happens, that there's a chord that had not been used too many times, and I find it, and from there it starts, and it's very easy oftentimes from there, because the melody also emerges from one chord then, and this one is a thing for stars.
Let's fly across the ocean here, leaving only leave no fear, to come on over those who don't disappear, rather tracking over light over here, and over the time slicking over disappear. You need another option, then you go with me, when we're fighting over time won't disappear.
OCT Radio, with a recording special for the set of songs Direct Message by OCT. If you want to be featured on OCT Radio with your song, just tag your song with hashtag OCT Radio, send it to OCT on Instagram or on Twitter, where OCT Radio has its own channel. So it would be my pleasure to have you here on OCT Radio, your song played on OCT Radio. Yeah, a few of the songs came from nowhere, actually, on the set Direct Message. To get back to that, I love to just play the acoustic guitar in a live setting with a microphone and all that, and then I watch out for songs that come from nowhere most of the times, and Arrow 500 and even Cherry Shirt both came from that place. They changed during the recording process, but that was because I wanted to give them some more space and instrumentation, but both were quite ready with the first take, and I could have left them in that state. The melody, the chords, the words, not so much, because yeah, I oftentimes just improvise, but I take some ideas and words from that to work out the song, actually, because it feels right to use them sometimes. And to me, both songs feel like a classic, like Roy Orbison or Neil Diamond, you know. I always love to be humble. Here's the demo version.
Oh, somewhere when the wind comes blowing the tree, oh, somewhere I can see what you want it to be. Oh, somewhere you can know what is something on me. When the moon is like rivers, I know that you can leave all the letters to me. I know you sail home, there's a boat in the ship, and I know, oh I know, you let go to the matter of something I know. Oh, so little summer leads tonight, then it's the dawn. The rapture's over, something gone, and I was thrown. You need another of the option that I'm told. Leave alive and leave a holy little gold.
This is OCT Radio with a short special about the making of Direct Message, the new set of songs by OCT. Whenever you hear that, maybe all songs are released or just one or none of them, but here's the first song that was ready for the set and that was released. This is Magic Happens on a Friday, in brackets, Hooray after that, and I hope you enjoy it.
You know it's not quite right that life is burning in your eyes. You know it's peace inside that eyes. The rhymes of reasons why I keep you by my side. I love you all the time. I love you all the time. You know it's peace inside. I love to sleep at night, hooray, for a night of nothing but a night. The dark of the sky at night, the moon, it's peace inside. I keep you by my side. I love you all the time. I love you all the time. You know it's peace inside. It's not quite right tonight. The loving time. You know it's not quite right.